Pisces Army, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Beneath the Sky, Beyond the Stars Tarot. This is your reading for June of 2024. All right, so Pisces, it looks like you're going to have a lot of activity happening in your fourth house, which is at the very base of your chart. The fourth house rules our home, our family. Excuse me. So you may have, you may be getting a new home, moving to a new place. Some of you may be buying a new home. There could be a change of residence. You may be searching for a new place to live. There also, with that is the new moon, and that's happening again on June 6th in your fourth house. You also have Jupiter there on June 2nd, moving into Gemini there, and that Jupiter in your fourth house is going to be trine Pluto in Aquarius in your 12th house. So there could be some behind the scenes activity going on. So maybe, with the 12th house highlighted by Pluto, I feel that many of you have been considering a move for a while now, and that this is kind of something that has been developing in your mind. You may not have expressed this desire or decision to anyone. You may have not really even discussed this. So this may be something that you have been holding your cards close to your chest, maybe keeping to yourself. In the month of June, you may start to take action by starting to look for a new home, or again, changing residence. Some of you could be leaving the nest, right? So some of you could be Army who are, leaving your family home and going to college, or even starting out, on your own, getting your new place. Some of you could be starting some kind of spiritual practice in your home. So this could be yoga, meditation. This could also be, there's a lot of transformation, really tremendous transformative energy that is happening within you. And I think that this is going to really affect the people closest to you, the people closest around you that you live with or that you connect with. Some of you also have, all of you actually have Mars that is moving into your third house. So there could be a lot of communication about these matters. It also could involve a sibling, so a brother or sister could have a place for you, or you could be moving in with a brother or sister. So something connected to a sibling could be significant for you. And again, home, family, some tremendous transformation. The 12th house is a house of secrets, but it's also a house of our inner workings, right? So it's also the karma house. So the 12th house is where we are able to kind of let go of past karma, of things that are, no longer serving us in this specific lifetime. So you could be letting go of family karma, maybe even family trauma. Some of you could be working with a therapist or a counselor, a psychotherapist or a psychiatrist, or you could, some of you could be going into some kind of retreat where you're spending time in nature or time alone, really working through family matters as well, okay? And working through your past. So the fourth house really has to do with our past, our childhood and family. There could be some connection with your mom that is a significant transformation for you, some significant development. But with Jupiter there in your fourth house, your home life, your family life, you are protected, okay? Jupiter is a protective, benevolent planet. So wherever Jupiter is, it is... it's protecting you. It's guiding you. It's watching over you. It is keeping whatever those matters are that are ruled by Jupiter in that house. It is keeping it safe. Okay, so know that your family is protected and surrounded by really positive, benefic light. Okay. Be careful when you're traveling locally, like in your neighborhood. Fender benders could be possible with Mars in the third house. So, Mars gives us a lot of energy, a lot of activity, passion, drive, ambition. When Mars is in that positive energy, it really gives us, the impetus to get moving and get things started. But the shadow side of Mars is that it can cause conflict. It can cause impulsiveness. The third house is our, traveling, like driving, moving around within your local area, like say less than 100 miles from where you are. So you want to make sure that you are keeping your eyes on the road. Don't get into any like traffic road rage situations, because there could be, there could be some conflict and something that could have a negative outcome. So please just keep a cool head. Don't let anyone draw you into a situation that you shouldn't be in or draw you out of your peace. Make sure that you are keeping cool at all times, okay? And again, Mars in the third house, that conflict could also be related to siblings as well. So do make sure that you are, having a level head when you are connecting with your family members, with siblings. But there also could be a lot of energy and drive inspired by a sibling as well, okay? Let me see what else. Yeah, that new moon in the fourth house. If some of you have been thinking about starting a family, if some of you have been, thinking about spending more time with family, then that is definitely, significant. This is going to be a good initiating point with that June 6th new moon in Gemini for you. Okay. All right. So since this is a BTS inspired channel, we're going to pull a photo card for you, Pisces, and see whose energy is with us this month. Okay. And let me see. Pisces, we know that our amazing Shuga August D is a Pisces. Shuga is actually a Pisces Virgo. So when you have someone that has their sun and their moon are opposing each other, that means that they were born on a full moon. Just like if your sun and your moon are in the same sign, you were born on a new moon. So there is a very distinct personality type for people born at different phases of the moon, besides just your astrological placement. New moon people are often very creative, highly emotional. Although there is a kind of a dual personality there, right? And we see that with Shuga, being Shuga, and with him being August D. Like that is an expression of both of those sides of him. One side is the Pisces, the other side is the Virgo. So he definitely expresses that in a very, very creative way. That is an example of a person really expressing themselves, to the highest extent through their astrological placements. Okay. But let's just see. I'm going to close my eyes here because I don't want to see what the photo cards are on the back, and see if we can pull a card whose energy is with us for this reading. All right. This one popped out. Let me see who it is. Oh my goodness. And I said it. Shuga, August D. That is who popped out. And we have our Shuga. There he is, our red-headed Shuga. We love him with the red hair. Yeah, and definitely you see that duality here, right? We see that full moon personality, Shuga. Awesome. Okay, so Shuga is here. He came out in this reading, to give us his amazing creative energy. And that's just really amazing and synchronistic. That's why I love doing this, because we can have so many amazing synchronicities. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, Pisces, and see what your message is for the month of June. Really amazing that our Pisces King came out. All right, let's see. Messages for Pisces for June 2024. All right. telling me to stop there. I'm going to read these upright. We have the Knight of Wands in the distant past. We have the Four of Cups in the recent past. We have, the Ten of Swords covering. Very interesting. All right, we'll see what that means, what that's talking about. We have the Six of Swords in the near future. All right, so whatever this energy is that might be on you right now with that Ten of Swords energy, that is moving away. That is definitely moving away by mid-June, all right, mid to the end of June. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles at the end of the reading, all right, which is the distant future. And since we're talking about the month of June, we're talking about the end of June. All right, so let me fix these cards here. And then at the base of the deck, Eight of Wands. Turn this right side up. Eight of Wands has come up a bunch of times in the readings for June. So a lot of energy, change, movement with the Eight of Wands. Could also be in career situations, professional situations as well. Eight of Wands is a passionate card, so whatever energy you put out there, those eight wands, they're like Cupid's arrows. Once they shoot out, they're going to meet their mark. Like there's no doubt. Okay, they are going to hit their target. So let's see what that's all about. Well, we have the Knight of Wands in the distant past. Knight of Wands is a fire sign energy, so this could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sagittarius, or wow, that is so Leo, of course. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm on the last reading now, so okay. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all right, Pisces. So this could be someone in your in the distant past. So say the first few months of 2024 as we've come into this year. The Knight of Wands is a movement card. It is definitely a card of traveling and change. So, I did talk about you potentially making a move. Some of you could have already done this or in the process of doing it or have been making a decision that you were going to do it. I definitely see a change in your energy. Like there is, with the Eight of Wands here and the Knight of Wands, there's definitely progress. And it could be someone, as I said, a fire sign has instigated that or initiated that for you. Knights are youthful energy, so this could definitely be someone younger than you. If this is an emotional relationship, it could be, someone that you're interested in who maybe came into your life very quickly and who, kind of threw that passion into your life, got your energies going, got those juices flowing. The thing about the Knight of Wands, though, is that this knight can kind of come in quickly and exit just as quickly. So you have to definitely give this Knight of Wands space because he needs to move around. Okay, he needs to travel. He needs to change location, and this is not a knight that you can tie down. All right, Pisces. So that's a very different energy than yours as a water sign. You get very connected emotionally. So this is a different energy, but it can be an energy that sparks something in you and sparks change in you as well. Okay. I'm definitely getting sibling energy from this. This is really weird, but I feel like this is sibling. So a brother or sister, younger brother or sister, that could have really been initiating some kind of, transformation or change in your life. And yeah, let's keep going. The Four of Cups is in the recent past. So something that you are doing right now or some energy that you're in right now, Pisces, I think you're feeling a little jaded. And when I say jaded, I mean like, on a lower scale of that, it would be bored. Maybe you're bored with what you're doing or where you are, or Even kind of the people around you may not be stimulating your interests emotionally, intellectually. So I feel that some of you are like, it's interesting because one of the most tedious things that you can do is sit and watch a washing machine spin or a dryer spin, and that seems to be what's going on here with the guys in the laundromat. I believe that that is Jin, and he is just standing there watching the clothes dry, and so there's kind of a wondering, okay, is this it? Like, is this everything? There has to be more. What's the next thing for me? What's the next step? So needing a new passion, needing a new boost of energy or a boost of inspiration. The Four of Cups does offer you that, right? Because if you think about the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you do see a person who's usually sitting under a tree or by a river, and they are staring down at three cups, right? They're very fixated. Their focus is on three cups, but there is a hand from the heavens or the universe or the hand of God that is reaching in with another cup from the skies. So there is some inspiration. There is some a new emotional spark that's trying to come into your life, trying to be seen, knocking on the door or tapping you on the shoulder. But I think that you are so focused on what you've been looking at or what you've been doing that you're not seeing this. And you want to maybe look up from where you're looking right now, look around you and see what, God, the universe, is offering you that could be that new thing for you to give you a new, a new lease on life, a new creative burst. I am seeing some letters here. So BLUE, blue. And I'm also seeing another E here. So those, the word blue could be significant for you. Or even those letters could be someone's name, BLU and E. But yeah, so something new wants to be born for you, Pisces, okay? Now, we also have on you right now, right? So the energy that is represented by what this new moon energy is bringing. We have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is not the easiest card, all right? We're just going to say that straight out front. I think that this is a carryover from this Four of Cups, where you may be refusing to see beyond what is just around you, what is in your immediate purview, right? And that could be bringing you down because you may, again, be looking for something, a new spark of inspiration in your life, and you're not seeing it. You're trying to figure out where that is going to come from, or even if it's possible again, right? The Eight of Wands says that you do have the ability to channel. You do have the ability to receive downloads. You do have the ability to put your wishes into the universe and have and connect with the universe, right? Connect with your higher mind, or connect with those threads that connect us to everything that we are able to manifest. And interesting, look who is under the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, with Shuga here again showing up. So if you think about Shuga's journey, he had a hard journey getting to where he is. He really had to fight. He had to fight through, really, being in a situation where he didn't know if they were going to be successful. He didn't know if their hard work would pay off. I mean, we know the story where he, was out delivering food and he had an accident on himself really badly, before they made their debut, but he didn't tell anybody. He lived in pain for years that no one knew that he was going through, until finally he couldn't take it anymore and had to have surgery. So, there are moments when we go through trials and tribulations, but we have to keep our eye on the prize, and we have to know that there is always a dawn after a dark period. So I feel like for many of you, if you're not feeling any inspiration right now, if you're not feeling motivation, it's because you may be looking in the wrong place. You're busy looking at the washing machine or the dryer spinning, when maybe you should step away, walk outside, get a breath of fresh air, look around the neighborhood, look up and down the street, go for a walk, meet some friends, meet some new friends, connect with a sibling, or connect with, a good friend, and get some new creative juices flowing in your life. They are there and available, right? Your wishes, there is energy there available to support your wishes manifesting. But you have to actively open yourself to channel that. Okay, you have to actively open yourself to channel. Okay, so the next card is the near future, right? So this is an awesome card because I think we're moving out of that Ten of Swords energy that you may be feeling at the beginning of the month, and there's definitely going to be an improvement. There's definitely you moving on to something that feels much better, maybe feeling inspired again. Maybe just letting go of whatever this pain or this displeasure or dissatisfaction with life might be, and now you moving on to something else. Calmer shores, more secure shores, more peaceful energy in your life. The Ten of Swords is also the end of a period of struggle, right? So it's definitely influenced by the cards around it. And, with cards that are pretty much benign, the Four of Cups is a very benign card, the Six of Swords as well, then this is not going to be something that you're not going to make it through, okay? You will make it through, and it's just a matter of seeing things from a different perspective. Kind of like the Hangman, the Hangman is upside down on that card because you have to see things from a different perspective in order to get a new way of seeing life or opening yourself up to new possibilities, right? You've got to bring in new energy and open up the windows and let fresh air come in, so that can bring in, a fresh wave or a fresh breeze of inspiration. And as the last card you have here, you're moving from the Six of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. And, interesting just to go back here. I believe that this is from Spring Day. And we know, of the tragedy that happened in South Korea, and that inspired this song, from the guys. And so, there is healing after pain. And there is, we may not forget, but we can move on and we can honor the past, and create something beautiful out of memories and out of, what we've already experienced. So again, I do see you coming out of this difficult period and into a period of prosperity with the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about self-sufficiency. It talks about financial success and financial freedom. It's a very independent card. So there's independent, financial achievement there. It's you knowing your self-worth. This is one of my favorite performances by Jimin, and this performance completely highlights all of the greatness and all of his individual prowess and individual strength and talent. So it's you really standing on your own. For some of you, as I said earlier, you may be leaving a family situation. You may be leaving a home situation. You may be, again, leaving the nest and venturing out on your own. And it may be difficult to close this chapter. It may be difficult. So you should be confident, Pisces, that you can make it on your own, okay? You can make it independently. You have the abilities to do that. You have the inner resources to do that. So, if you have some fear or anxiety about the future, you should be able, as we get further into June, towards the end of June, I think that it will be a totally different energy where you will see that the universe is working in your favor and bringing you good fortune, bringing you good luck, and that you do have blessings coming to you, okay, that will help support you and make you independent, and will bolster your confidence as well by the end of the month, by the end of June. Okay, Pisces, so let me just go ahead and pull one card from the Oracle deck. Let's have a card for Pisces from the Oracle. Okay, this one popped out. Oh, interesting. All right, this one is pleasure. Pleasure. Okay, so the message here is that you need to take time during this month of June in order to do something that you enjoy, okay? Something that gives you satisfaction. As you're coming into June, I don't think you're getting a lot of satisfaction, Pisces. I don't think you're getting a lot of, as I said, inspiration that's making your juices flow, right? So the message for you in in June is maybe by January, there'll be some, different, like a resurgence of energy and talking about juices flowing, but make sure that you give yourself the opportunity to just, smell the roses, right? As I said, just go outside, walk in the grass, put your feet in the grass, sit under a tree, take a walk in the park, take a walk in the woods. Do something that's going to give you some sensual pleasure, meaning, pleasure to your senses, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your fingertips, okay? That could be with someone, but I kind of feel like this is going to be a solitary month for you as you work through these things. Family is there. There is support for you from people around you, but I think that there's some things that you're going to have to work through yourself that only you can answer and that only you can reignite in your life. Okay, Pisces? And looking at that, looks like a doe, right? For Bambi, a deer. So yeah, some of you may need to go out into the woods and observe nature, observe the animals, observe the stars in the sky, go out into the country, look up into the sky and just contemplate the universe. See how minuscule yet how amazing we are in comparison to the universe, right? You are made of stardust. We all are made of the same things that we see twinkle in the sky every night. So that is amazing. It is miraculous. It is wonderful. And it is a blessing. Okay, Pisces, going to grab one more card here from your affirmations, from the affirmation deck. This says, all right, my success. Wow. I define my own success in life. Some people want money, others want happiness. My definition of success is what I intentionally choose. Intentionally choose. Amazing. I will roll up my sleeves and ponder what success means to me, then work hard to reach those goals. And look at those stars, look at those stair steps to success. Exactly what I said, contemplate the universe and the stars. Know that you are made of stardust. All right, thank you so much, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated with you. Wishing you all good things. I purple you. Bye.